Hello, friends, and welcome to Adventures in Pixieland. My name's Amy. I'm an ordained minister, and we are in Bible study. We are in the NIV. We are in Deuteronomy, chapter 15. Well, we're going to do the whole chapter, because that's how we roll. The year for canceling debts. Chapter 15. At the end of every 7 years, you must cancel debts. This is how it is to be done. Every creditor shall cancel the loan he has made to his fellow Israelites. He shall not require payment from his fellow Israelite or brother because the Lord's time for canceling debts has been proclaimed. You may require payment from a foreigner, but you must cancel any debts or any debt your brother owes you. However, there should be no poor among you, for in the land the Lord your God is giving you to possess as your inheritance, he will richly bless you. If only you fully obey the Lord your God and are careful to follow all these commands I am giving you today. For the Lord your God will bless you as he promised, and you will lend to many nations, but will borrow from none. You will rule over many nations, but none will rule over you. If there is a poor man among your brothers in any of the towns of the land that the Lord your God is giving you, do not be hard-hearted or tight-fisted toward your poor brother. Rather be open-handed and freely lend him what he needs. Be careful not to harbor this wicked thought. The 7th year, the year for canceling debts, is near, so that you do not show ill will towards your needy brothers and give him nothing. He may then appeal to the Lord against you, and you will be found guilty of sin. You don't want people complaining to God about you. Okay? And that's really what that comes down to. Give generously to him, and do so without a grudging heart. So no keeping track, no tit for tat kind of behavior. Then, because of this, the Lord your God will bless you in all your work and in everything you put your hand to. There will always be poor people in the land. Therefore, I command you to be open-handed towards your brothers and towards the poor and the needy in your land. Freeing servants. If a fellow Hebrew, man or woman, sells himself to you and serves you 6 years, in the 7th year you must let them go free. When you release him, do not send him away empty-handed. Supply him liberally from your flock, your threshing floor, and your winepress. Give to him as the Lord has blessed you. Remember that you were slaves in Egypt, and the Lord your God redeemed you. This is why I give you this command today. But if your servant says, I do not want to leave you, because he loves you and your family and is well off with you, then take an awl, and that's like a sharp, pointy thing. You can look at AWL. You can look it up if you would like, and push it through his earlobe. So I mentioned like a gauge, okay, gauge size. Maybe not, because there's different size gauges, so you could take a look at that too. And push it through his earlobe into the door, and he will become your servant for life. Do the same for your maidservant. Do not consider it a hardship to set your servant free, because his service to you these 6 years has been worth twice as much of that of a hired hand, because you're only paying, room and board kind of thing. And the Lord your God will bless you in everything you do. The firstborn animals. Excuse me. Set apart for the Lord your God every firstborn male of your herds and flock. Do not put the firstborn of your oxen to work, and do not shear the firstborn of your sheep. Each year you and your family are to eat them in the presence of the Lord your God at the place he will choose. If an animal has a defect, is lame or blind, or has any serious flaw, you must not sacrifice it to the Lord your God. You are to eat it in your own towns. Both the ceremonially unclean and clean may eat it, as if it were a gazelle or a deer. But you must not eat the blood. Pour it out on the ground like water. No blood consumption. It's a big no-no. So, I know, it's a bummer for those who like rare or medium rare. I get it. Until the next video, friends.